seen with Candace yet. Yep. Or Jolie.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking.
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Cotrus?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Can I introduce your friend Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my wanderer days. By the...
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Melora is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually.
We could check into it when we're on Manon next.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry...
Same here.
I will. Got something up.
You mentioned something about your adventuring days.
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays up.
So you weren't an adventurer?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do...
But you've already said so much, I'm curious.
I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at... Besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking...
Yeah, well, old people love to talk about history. Proven fact.
Oh, fine. Have it your... Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
You were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Was it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days. And with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
You were a pilot, too?
Pilot, smuggler, several other things, too. What did you...
Where'd you get all the credits for all those supplies?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment, per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just, knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it?
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
What happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
The day you what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Your wife? You were married?
You know another way to get a wife? But yes, if it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Okay, so I guess we're not going to trigger anything with Candace yet, so I'm going to take Mission of Bastila because they actually have some reasons to be here. There's Bastila with her mother, and then Mission with her brother.
What can I do?
Give her the Achani fiber armor. Let's actually deck her out a little better.
What?
Welcome to Anchorhead, apparently one of the oldest cities in Tatooine. Mos Eisley, I'm not sure existed yet. I think it existed like a couple thousand years later.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Ryu Shinai. I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is a raid plate? Where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
Let's talk about what
Will
to do
you
with
buy
it.
I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Perhaps I will buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much.
I'll pay that at an extra 200. Good luck.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved
And
us.
also with you. That human woman. I am outraged at her arrogance. You, do all your species place yourselves on such annoying pedestals? What are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing a species with that creature, I swear. Helena must be a word for pit rancor. Helena, Basilisk, isn't that your mother's name?
Mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Cedar, human, you couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled into the cantina like she owned the place. Is she still there? Probably. I don't think anyone else could top her attitude, so she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there,
We should
though.
try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You're actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your minds. Alright. We need to go in here because, I love what the Salt Factory calls Zerka, their space Walmart. You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they will even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yes, that sounds
We
like
would have
him.
fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand
He
People?
was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving
As I said,
him?
all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant.
Never mind, why don't you
Very
ask
well.
about something
Though I
else? I want to talk about these hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why pay for the gaffy sticks? Why not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
I will agree to do this
Excellent.
for you.
Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
I'll get to it then.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Guess what is it? If this is about mining or sand people, you should go to Zerka officers. I manage the storehouse. What do you have available for purchase? Mostly standard Zerka provisions and supplies. Not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. Yes, there's multiple merchants in this city. Kind of a bad place to end up with all this, though, huh? Gotta love it. You got nothing of note. Nothing too interesting. Don't you believe a word of what Zerka Corporation said in there? There is always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by Sand People, so the company Zerka Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it. The Sand People aren't animals. I watched it, and they are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks, I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. Intelligent or not, the Sand People will kill people. Yes, they have. Berserker Corporation deployed numerous giant sand crawlers to tear up the desert, with ion shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? To the Sand People, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations or for territory resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them. But they don't talk, at least. Not in any language an average translator could understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood, too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking about. Who would have a capable droid? They are pretty rare, even on well-stocked worlds. But I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in the shop on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yuka Laka say that he could speak good Sand People dialect, although he'd say Russ is good. With the droid, maybe you thought that I wouldn't survive. Maybe with the Desert Roses and Sky, someone could get into their enclave. Where would that enclave you mentioned be? What? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest in the Dune Sea you go. The people go die on both sides. I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zerker Corporation keeps saying, and then they start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they are all dead. Or until Zerker leave. One as likely as the other, the way things are going, bah, what do I know? He was talking very quickly. I couldn't keep up with the dialogue there. Oh yeah, since I have the hunting license, let's go into the hunting lodge. Something to sell you. Whoever got that was a skilled hunter. I'll give a premium price on that one. I have a buyer that put a special request. Does 500 credits sound fair? Yes, that would do nicely. I thought it would. Do you have anything else to sell? What do you have for sale for trade? I might have something. Would be much of a lodge if I couldn't keep it the hunters stocked. Nothing too interesting. Haha, boys, it talk to me. What do you want, hear me? Gurk has no time for you. Ha, you tell him, Gurk. What if... Want advice? You're very smart. What? You try and get secrets, I bet. Trying to... Huh? I tell you nothing. Yeah, you get nothing. So can I ask what you do? Gurk and his boys hunt. What we do and who we are, but we don't train babies like you. Yeah, we hunt the raid best out of everybody. We don't have time to train you or anyone. I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Well, we are best among everybody, but not for you. We hunters know more than anybody. Yeah, you go learn the dunes yourself. Then maybe you tough enough to talk to us. Probably not, though. Probably not. Bet you don't come back. Shut up, stupid. Fine, I'll just leave. I don't trust them. Something seems very sus about those Gamorreans.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive.
This again, huh? Ha! In stereo. That one had a data pad. Will be greatly rewarded by Malak himself. We're going to do some swoop racing, and I have a reason. We're trying to maximize on credits, so there's not really a swoop racing on Kashyyyk, even though that would be interesting. Who are you? Ah, nobody. What do you want, huh? Handouts? Go take a mine, fool. Look for information. Not interested in helping. Only interested in racing. I get enough beggars through here looking for money. Let's have a look at you. Just a human. Nothing really special. You race, maybe you own a swoop. I raced on Terrace. I won the season opener there. Ha! You and 12 other liars. Planet blows up, race records are lost, and now everyone is a
My
champion.
friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Ho ho! How you are champion travel with Jedi. Does the story get bigger with every telling?
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books this backwater track.
Okay, enough of the funny stuff. You think you're a racer, you'll be one. You have your own bike? I have my own bike stored in my ship. You got a bike, then you can race. I don't care about experience, as long as you can get out on the track. And if you crash and burn, that's your problem. I just need warm bodies to pad the roster between the pros. There is a matter of a small track maintenance fee, 100 credits. Why not drop the fee? No racers means no crowds. Well, I suppose you're right, but I'm not dropping the whole amount. 50 credits, that's it. I can pay the 50 credits. Good. That shows you mean business. Now you can use the track for recreational runs, or I can give you an official race right away. Just ask me when you want to start. And there's some business I need help with, if you're serious about promoting racing. What sort of business do you help? I make money off citing good racers. Good ones, not great ones. I want them young and stupid. Got one, Nico sent me. Great potential. Only started racing a year ago and he loves it. He lives for it now.
Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help?
What I want is simple. I want Nico to sign a contract with me and I want you to convince him I'll pay well. Why won't he sign? The deal basically that I fund his bike and repairs, but in return I take a hefty cut of his
That
winnings.
isn't fair. On Terrace, you had to give a cut to the swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher.
He knows it's harsh, but he can't afford to go pro on his own, and he doesn't want to give up racing. I've got him where I want him. I just need you to give him a little push in the right direction. Or a big shove. I think you should give him a better deal. You're not going to pull that typical swoop jockey attitude, are you? This is business and I know what's best. What do you care whether I make money off the kid or not? He wants to race and you'll get paid. We all win. Treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. You wouldn't. That would be bad. Very bad. Even rumors like that could keep me out of the pro circuit. Alright, I'll give him a better deal and make it back in the long run, I guess. You, of course, are not getting paid. I trust this is the last I'll have to hear about this matter. Was there anything else?
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time.
Talk to Mata about you.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking. Hurry.
So it won't do it until we start racing. Okay. Now time for some swoop racing, because we need the extra credits. Tatooine. Well, this still looks familiar, don't it, folks? Anyone getting some episode 1 vibes? Past the first tier and earned 10 racing balls. Not a bad showing for a beginner. You beat Garm's time easily. Take this with my thanks. We'll see if you can do any better in tier 2. Just set me up with a race. Certainly. So, it seems like a ripoff, just getting these racing bonds. There's actually a very good place you can sell them. Remember that station in Yavin 4? That guy will pay the highest amount for these racing bonds. So whatever you do, do not sell them until you talk to him. I would also recommend that you wait until you get the discounts with him, because he also pays you more if you sell stuff to him. That was about the same time. Okay, I gotta do a little better. Alright. So I gotta buckle down and concentrate. Shave the second off. Whatever. That was good enough. We passed the second tier and earned 30 racing bonds. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to sign you up. I suppose you'll be up against my local pro attractions in the tier 3 next. You've already ruined Yucca Real. 2251. All right. Well, we actually did that last time, so again, gotta buckle down and concentrate. I'm starting to get the track down too. Just barely nipped it. Didn't quite get there. I was like 8 milliseconds off from beating that. Yeah. All right. I did worse. Think I jumped the gun on a couple of those boosts, so... Yep. It's not supposed to be easy, though. That might actually come back and haunt me. Yep, it did. It definitely did. That time is pretty strict. Beat it by 2 milliseconds. I'll take it. That's a big payout for you. You shattered my track record and took tier 3. 80 racing bonds was the deal. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. You're too fast for most of my racers. Nice.
What?
You again? I don't... I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting...
I convinced Moda to give you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
When do you think you'll be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time.
Goodbye then, good luck.
Thanks again. I meant it.
You're a pro, aren't you? You ever race on Terrace? I wish I had the chance before it blew.
Tangabun shan omnang. Smilia. Ti. Mucho.
Alright. So we took care of the swoop racing. So we have all these racing bonds, but again, I'm going to hang on to them for the time being because we kind of need them for a different reason. You're the one who beat Zora's Bafka's time? I have to get you auto print. What, my auto print? Are you serious? Sure I am. You are fast for a human. And once the races are running regular again, you'll be famous. Well, maybe you will. If you start winning on a real tour, I want to be able to say I saw you while you were just starting out. How about it? Sure, why not? Scan away. Really? That is great of you. You will be a fan favorite. Some of the racers sell their prints, but that is just rude. Here, just put your hand on this pad. Thanks again. I'll be seeing more of you, human. The only downside is I think there's only 2 racetracks left. Well, that being Tatooine being one of them. Alright. Now we go into the cantina to deal with Basila's mother.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother's long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually
Not
dying,
really.
or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Why don't you get the holocron yourself, Mr. Lena?
As my daughter is quick
Helena.
to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's
It
sickness?
doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
I don't get too much today.
Well, a fresh face for the game. Oh?
Bazak player. Alright.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Zerka Corporation only worries about keep.
I believe he sells Bazak cards. Yeah, that's what I thought. He sells Bazak cards, and as well as another place to get Gizka poison. That makes sense, though. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.